first, I wanted to talk about Real World Explosion because I wasn't gonna watch it, but then I saw that there was like a black person who I thought was like genderqueer, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this. And then when I came on, I saw that this was like a cis, like femme black person, and I was like, oh, word. Um, but I think that they're like so beautiful. Their name is Ariel, and they are a gay black, cis woman who is living in the house and doing her thing. But obviously like it's real world, so it's like not just a black gay cis woman like living in a house. Like there's obviously all these other folks that are in the house, but I'm only really here for her. But I mean, I'm going to go in because I pulled up the cast lists so I could know who I'm talking about because I really wasn't here for everybody. But Jay, the white dude from the Bronx, the one who's talking about he lives in an all Italian neighborhood and he never really interacted with a black girl enough to be able to get up and touch the hair. And like all that says to me is you're probably a fucking racist. You know what I mean? It's like black women are not some fucking endangered species, nor are we fucking like feral animals. You feel me? Like we're regular ass people. And if you haven't interacted with a black person enough to touch their hair, I mean like there's mad things you could say about that statement. It's like, do you expect to be able to touch a black woman's hair just because you're engaging with them? Like you think that like engaging with someone of another race warrants like you being able to touch them. And him Jay asking Ariel, excuse me, to touch their hair, and Ariel like letting them touch their hair, it just like makes me side eye because I feel like I've been asked that question, and I feel like I read a post to my friend Peach wrote a post about this too, and I thought it was really interesting about that feeling. Like I've been asked by white folks if they could touch my hair, and when you tell a white person no, you can't touch my hair, it gets really ugly sometimes. Like not every time, but I can guarantee every time it's awkward as fuck. Cause if you say no, there's only so many things a person can say. And they choose to go the ugly route. They choose to say, some shit like, why not? Or get really defensive, or say like fucked up things about your hair, being like, oh, like I had one white person say, shouldn't you be happy that I want to touch your hair? Black hair is like so like so unknown or some shit like that they were saying. I'm trying to understand you. Like what, like shouldn't you be letting me? And it's just like really gross. So I think that like in that situation, your castmate, like I'm like a black person in the house, like just trying to put myself in their shoes, but also they're a dark skin, like, or rather they're a darker skinned black person. I'm not sure if they identify with like as being dark skinned or being like brown skinned, but I think like they're a darker skinned person. Um, and I'm sure the last thing they want to do is be like, no, you can't touch my hair. You know what I mean? Because like there is, and I realize that the obligation is not real. It's like this faux feeling, but it is it's this very oppressive feeling as if your body's not yours, as if like you're wrong. And I feel like that's also like some rape culture bullshit, where you feel like why can't this person touch my hair? Why wouldn't I let this person touch my hair? And there are real reasons why folks are like, no, you can't touch my hair. And some of them, whether you want to agree with them being valid or not, it doesn't really matter. It's not your hair to really figure out if you want people to touch it. But it just always fucks me up whenever I see a black person letting like a white person touch their hair, because I'm like, because it's always rooted in some fetishization type shit. They don't want to touch your hair because they want to touch you. They want to just experience some blackness. You know what I mean? Just want to be around some black stuff. You know what I mean? It's like a tactile response. Like, ooh, this is black hair. Ooh, like, you know what I mean? Like, what does he do now? You know what I mean? What does he do now with that? What does he do now with that experience? He touched some black hair. It's over. Um, Baby Butter 19, MTV do be casting the most racist ass white people. But also, I did want to say, Ashley, I have to go in on you, boo boo. The fact that Ashley said that they would buy Jamie's family, and I feel like Jamie's a woman of color. I'm not sure honestly, because like in the casting, they don't really say anything about her being a woman of color, or rather, they don't really say explicitly. I'm not sure if she's an Asian person of color, but I know she's a lighter skinned person of color, who does have white passability, but I really strongly do feel like they are a person of color. I'm just not sure how so. But but I feel like, honestly, like, I also want to say pause on Ashley, because Ashley, I'm gonna get you together. But Jamie, you are a fucking little scraggly snitch. I'm sorry, but like, I don't care what Ashley told you. Why you minding other people's business? Like, I just didn't understand that whole situation. I was just like, Jamie Swerve. Like, you was in your pajamas making a fucking sandwich or something. Like, Swerve. Like, what are you doing? I just didn't understand that. It's like, bitch, this is our first night in the house. It's our first night in the house. Like, that was some Bad Girls Club shit. Like, that was like, what are you doing? It's our first night in the house, bitch. I don't know you like that. But I did see like Ashley Hardbody like just do the most leftist shit, and it fucked me up when she was talking about how she could buy people, how my family could buy your family. Like, that's that rich and it's probably not even like extremely rich white people shit. You feel me? Like, I know some people from West Virginia, and I remember watching that fucking show. I can't think of the name of it. What was the name of that show? Buck Wild. That's the name of that show with white folks. And a lot of white folks in West Virginia have these shits called hollers or whatever. And it's basically where like it's like a long valley. Like, think some shit like don't think some shit like I was gonna say think some shit like Emperor's New Groove, but it's not that fly. It's basically a bunch of white folks that live like just up the mountain from each other. It's just like a white folk part of a mountain. You know what I mean? And there's all these folks that feel like they got so much fucking motherfucking pull and stuff. So she probably comes from a very big white family in West Virginia. You feel me? And that's why she's feeling so damn pumped. But it bugs me out that she's over here claiming like San Francisco is her city. She's in San Francisco. She runs San Francisco. People, all the clubs y'all are gonna get into is because of Ashley. But when she's on the phone to Paw and Mama, she over here crying, talking about niggas is mean to her. Bitch, you just told actual people, actual human beings, that like your family could buy them. What kind of shit is that? That is like some motherfucking. That's some 2014 slave shit, bro. Let me tell you. That's that plantation mindset. White folks know they have privilege. And when you talk about it, it's funny how they act, but they know they have privilege. Cause only someone with privilege would say some shit like that. Never in my life would I ever say that to someone. Not only because it's not true, but because it's sociopathic. That is sickening. Like, it's anti-human to say that you would buy somebody. That like the purchase of a human is something that your family will fuck with. You know what I mean? That's wild. But Ashley, like, you disgust me. And then when you burnt Ariel's face, bitch, first, 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 first. Don't shush me. It's not echoing. Anyways, um, when this bitch burnt Ariel with the fucking oil, I was too through. But this is after she tried to play like everything was cool. Like, after she was fucking up and talking about her family was gonna buy folks, and then she fucking went outside. And then she was trying to talk about this bitch's tattoos. It's like, why you gonna shame her for her tattoos? Talking about she got all these tattoos and she's gonna be single forever. Like, that's supposed to like scare somebody. Oh my god, I have all these tattoos and I'm gonna be single forever. Like, why is that like supposedly like a horrible thing for somebody to say? But also, why is that something you're using to like hurt somebody? Like, why are you trying to use their body modifications as like a form of like ugliness? To say that that's ugly, and like that's it's so misogynistic and so ugly and nasty. Like, Ashley, you're fucking gross. Like, ugh. Thirsty. But Jamie, I thought you were a snitch, bitch. I didn't understand why you did that shit. Hold on. I'll fight someone over my hair, right? For real. Uh, I don't know when it comes on, to be real with you. You're gonna have to hit up that MTV.com, boo boo. No shade, but I happened to catch it when I was passing through. Oh, exactly, exactly. MTV don't give a fuck. Yeah, I agree. I can't believe they let her stay on the show, but like they don't give a fuck. They don't give any fucking fucks about POC because like the fact that someone could say that shit in 2014 and nobody fucking cared. And the fact that this bitch is like, I wanted to sweep it under the rug. And then the next day she gets up talking about oh like I'm just gonna try to like just trying to like show her titties and show her pussy and like just get on top of what's his name? Corey? I think it's Corey. I think it's Corey. Corey's cute as hell. Corey is so cute. Oh my goodness, but he is so fun. Can you not shush me because like I can hear it on the like when I record it. So don't shush me. If you want me to be quiet, lift up a finger or some shit. I'll try to hear you. But like don't shush me cuz I'll snatch you. So anyways, fucking this person dead ass Corey is just doing his little planks or whatever, doing his little workout with Jenny, and don't Corey look like Jenny's ex? I was kind of bugging. I was like, ooh, I was like, ooh. You know what I mean? I couldn't even believe. You know what I mean? I was like, Jenny's ex is too fine, but Corey's finer. And then that white boy talking about he's not spoiled, but the way he came up to Ariel and like it just like creeps me out. It's like honestly, I feel like when you like, I feel like as a white person watching the real world, motherfucking San Francisco, unfortunately, if you watch the scenes with Ariel, you'll just see how black folks get objectified. The thing is, though, Ariel also has beauty privilege, so it's also like being an attractive, darker skinned black woman of color. Um, who is queer, notice how they all want to touch her. Notice how like the first dude, Jay, wants to touch her hair, wants to let it be known, I've never interacted with a black girl enough to touch her hair. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Like, I don't know what a black girl's like. You know what I mean? Just like alienizing or excuse me, alienating and othering, women of color. But if you watch what happens to Ariel, that is like true to life, like a lot of black ladies' fucking lives. It's folks trying to experience them. Notice that white dude that was in the shit, what is his name? Seth? Watch his name not be Seth. Thomas. Sorry. Thomas, he creeped me out, and I can't lie. Like he got that rich white dude swag that I kind of like. That like just be buying shit that he's seen some rapper wear and just be wearing every conflicting shit, you know what I mean? His shit just looks silly, and I think I enjoy that because I'm just like, you see how white folks just try to steal stuff and just don't even know what the fuck they doing. They just be like, I seen Chris Brown wear this hoodie, I seen Chris Brown wear this hat, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wear this hat, I'm gonna wear this hoodie, I'm gonna wear this sweatshirt, and they be trying to think that they got swag and shit. Be making me laugh because they be just looking like Crayola like fuck. But anyways, Thomas wasn't giving me no tea because I was just like, Thomas, you're basic and boring. And when he hit up Ariel, I was like, word, I'm happy Ariel told him straight up what was up. But the way he was like all up on her just creeped me out. I'm like, back, Thomas. Got an old wide mouth. Got all these. This nigga got like a million teeth. They're just looking at folks like, I'm like, Thomas, bitch. I don't know. I wasn't here for it. But then also Jenny, I think Jenny is cute. And I hope that like, I don't know. I hope that her and Corey like, I don't even know what I hope her and Corey because I feel kind of like weird about her and Corey because I feel like Corey is like a fine ass brown man, and like that's and I feel like honestly Jenny probably just one of them white girls that be like, I have a type, and it's just like these like personal trainer brown dudes, like that's it. Hallie Cat, yes, exactly. I'm getting Vanderbilt vibes. He's talking about something. I'm a rich white. Yo, and then did you see when Jamie told Thomas, Ashley said that she could buy all of us. the first thing Thomas said was, "She can't buy me because my family." Like he's like she can't buy me. My family's rich. And then he looks at the camera and goes, "Sorry, like rich white boy. Like I hate to say it." He's like, "I don't want to seem like a rich white boy, but I am a rich white boy." And Jamie's like, "Well, apparently she can buy you because she said that." And that nigga still wasn't phased. And that's rich people life. Rich people ain't phased about people talking about they could buy them. Can't buy me. My family has enough money. You feel me? But I really can't wait for rich exes to show up. Excuse me. I can't wait for the exes to show up in the house. I feel like that's gonna be fucking hilarious. But I don't know. I feel like Jenny's funny. Ashley's whack boots. Who else is in the show that I didn't even talk about? Come look at the cast and watch me be like, oh damn, might be. No, I feel like I talked about. Yeah. No, I definitely talked about everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the cast is not even like that serious. Um, but I did want to get into, but yeah, so my predictions for Real World Explosion, I think it's gonna get good. But honestly, I'm gonna skip the next episode and just wait for the third one because I feel like that's when they're gonna have the X's pop on. But if it's not, I'm just gonna wait because I would rather just have the build up so I can actually give a fuck. Because this first episode, it was just so basic and so racist. I was like, really? Really? Like when I really couldn't believe that this bitch really burnt somebody's face with a hamburger. And I really was like getting so grossed out when I saw Corey about to like fucks with Ashley. I was like, Corey, don't. But then when he like dead at her after the fucking hamburger, I was like, yo, word, okay, okay. I was just not here for that. I was like, oh, she's so gross. Like she made me fucking ill. Cause like she just like it just seems so like sex posy, like white feminist to be like, oh no, I said something racist. Oh, I know. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna like walk around the house and like, show my pussy out and like show my titties out and za za za. I did want to get into Coven. I did want to get into Coven. Oh, this show is so horrible. Like, it's just like it annoys me because it's just like so fucking like obviously racist. Like so obviously racist as so many other things on television. But especially because like they got fucking Angela Bassett to tell a black baby to shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They got Angela Bassett stealing a black baby to give to Papa Legba. Like, that shit don't even make no sense. Like, that whole storyline got me just like, how so? Like, it just don't even make any sense. Like, the way they had Papa Legba talking, I was bugging. I was like, y'all are extra as fuck. Really? I don't know. I'm disgusted. But I also want to say that I thought it was interesting that they killed off Nan. Um, I will say also that I can't believe this bitch locked Misty Day in the motherfucking casket though. Hit this bitch with a brick and locked her out and shit. And it just doesn't make any sense. First of all, oh, also I wanted to clock Stevie Nicks' dusty ass. First, you know what something interesting to me? I think that it's really interesting. What? I don't have time for this show. Um, but I as soon as I saw Stevie Nicks, I was kind of like bugging because I think it's interesting that like Stevie Nicks like recently just came out with a song about New Orleans, and claims that like she's from New Orleans or blah, 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 blah. And I just think it's like extremely exploitative, like how they have like these white queens. And like I like Stevie Nicks, but I feel like she's also dusty. Like not to be mean, like to be kind of nice. Like I just feel like when she was singing, I was like, really? And it just made me mad because like I hate seeing like mediocre ass white folks just getting hailed as like talented. But I don't think Stevie Nicks is that fucking talented. I think she has like an annoying ass, folky ass voice, and I feel like white folks love to praise that like folky fucking I tap trees for sap ass noise. Like, look, I'm not even trying to be shady. I'm just being honest. Like, that's how I feel. Hallie Cat, she did sing for so long. I was just like, listen. Like she sang the fuck out of Rhiannon, but it was bad. It was not good. She's purely nasal. Yo, Hallie Cat, thank you. Like her none of her music is coming from her diaphragm. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was basic. I thought that it wasn't that good. I feel like they could have had, like, honestly. Oh, P.S. though, can I tell you, I had like a fucking daydream, bitch. I had a daydream today because I seen a picture of Beyonce, inside at the hair salon, Marie Laveau's hair salon. I saw a picture because Beyonce was recently in New Orleans, like recently, like on the 9th. So this week was in New Orleans. So I want to say, wouldn't it be bomb if like Marie Laveau like fucking um actually pause, actually pause. Did Queenie die? I feel like Queenie's dead. Pause though. I feel like Queenie died like the last episode, and that kind of makes me mad because I had a dream that like Beyonce went to like the hair salon to like do a scene or some shit to like maybe help conjure Queenie back to life, and or just be in the scene. But I feel like Queenie's dead, and that kind of makes me angry. That's really angering. I'm sorry, like I'm kind of angry, but I feel like everybody's dying right now, so I mean that's real. But I'm like, fuck, Queenie, goddamn, I don't know, that makes me mad. But anyways, moving forward, trying to think. Couture writer, yes. You think Queenie's coming back? I hope Queenie comes back. But if Queenie comes back, that's what I'm saying. Why did a bullet kill Queenie? It just didn't make any sense. If Queenie could slice their own throat and kill another person, it doesn't make sense that they could get shot and die. And it also doesn't make sense. Like honestly, like actually, that's not true. They shot themselves to kill. They shot themselves to yeah. They killed themselves. But it still doesn't make any sense. It still doesn't make any sense. They should come back to life. Like, but I'm hoping that like that's why Beyonce was in New Orleans. That like because they had Stevie Nicks dusty ass, they're gonna have like Beyonce talk to like fucking Marie Laveau, and like they're gonna conjure some shit and bring Queenie fat ass back. I hope that happens. Honestly, I'll be so happy. I'll cry. Um, Let me see. This the bullet was the bullet special. I don't think so, honestly, but I could be wrong. I don't think so though. I don't think so. It doesn't make any sense, honestly. Plot hole, bitch. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna look up online and see who else is mad because I feel like other folks are probably writing up perhaps things about why this shit is fucked up and wrong and lies. Um, what else? What else? What else? I think that's fucked up that that boy's mom was abusing him. That shit was kind of strange to me. A lot of abuse right now, like a lot of abusive moms. That was the theme, abusive white mothers. And it was just very scary to me. Um, I mean, even if they did have silver bullets, like they shot themselves. But I mean, maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. But I feel like Queenie should come back. It just doesn't make any sense why she's dead. Um, but yeah, I think the rich white witch hunter storyline is interesting because it definitely like as soon as Fiona was like, these men are powerful and they travel in packs and da 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 da, I started getting mad scared. I was like, oh my god, they're everywhere. You know what I mean? Like as soon as Fiona said that, I got hype. I was like, they're looking for witches. Is that rain? It sounds so terrible. She got shot when they shot up the hair salon. The corporate scums, yes, yes, Hallie. Mm. Yes, the mother and son relationships in the show were like very super creep this year. I thought it was extra creepy. Just all of them just like freak me out. But I think Madison is like the fucking most extra bitch ever. Like I think the fact that she pushed homegirl into the box and has her in this crypt right now has me kind of dead. But I was also just sitting there like thinking like how's she gonna get out this box? Nan's ass is dead. You know, damn. Come on, tell me. You know what I mean? I'm ready for the next episode already. They definitely do. Like there's a lot, dude. Honestly, there's so much abuse. There's so much. Oh, there's so many things in that show that make me fucking physically ill. Especially the beginning of the show, the theme song and stuff. It's actually very scary. Like it's very scary, very unsettling, but also just like so fucking problematic. Like there's so much fucked up shit happening. But I also wanted to talk about. I'm trying to think. I like Myrtle. I like Myrtle. Cordelia's being extra as fuck. You know, but I'm shout out to Cordelia for trying to help. But I think Myrtle's weave is looking good. Myrtle's weave is looking good. Honestly, I want that to be my next hair. To be honest, I feel like I can pull off some Myrtle. Let me get like a blowout, like a big red blowout, bitch. I feel like I could do that shit justice. I feel like I'll kill it, honestly. Um, Oh, also, I did want to say, um, I wanted to do a video on me cutting the lace on this hair, like taking it out of the package, cutting the lace on it, and then putting roots in it. So, pretty much, if you want to see a video on that, like the video, or rather, like this video, if you want to see that. But I did make a video already on this unit, but I didn't make an unboxing or anything like that, and I didn't do a styling. So, if anybody wants to see that, just like this video, and I'm gonna do that. But yes, I think I would. Yo, her space music machine is everything. Oh my god, I'm crying. I want that. Yes, no one can tell me that that's Myrtle's real hair. That's not Myrtle's real hair. I could tell. The way that it's just, or maybe it is. Maybe they just have it teased and fucked up to the gods. But I just think it's like it's just everything. I think I could just kill it. You know what I mean? So exactly, but yeah, I would love to do a tutorial for the roots of this hair, so just let me know, just like the video, and I will do that. Um, Let me see. It is shade, though. My name is Ashley. I feel like you're talking to me. I'm not talking to you, Ashley. That's funny. I was talking about, oh, what's up, Beep Boppin'? The Theremin, yes. I want one too. They're so scary sounding. That's funny because like I always love to hear the theremin. Like I remember when I would listen to like Mars Attacks and like that was like what scared the aliens, and like it always made me excited to hear the music from the theremin. And now that I know what it is, I super want one. But like I feel like everybody wants one right now, so it's probably gonna be mad expensive and like fucking ridiculous. Like I bet you if I googled it right now, I'm gonna try to see how much one would run me right now. I'm gonna use the gift of eBay. Be like, dear eBay. Oh my god. Oh no, they're really expensive. They're like super expensive, honestly. Like the cheapest one I've seen so far is like 150. Um But there's a lot of like theremin like CDs and like shit, so you can like jam to it. But actually no, they're all records. So there's records. Ooh. Yeah, no. There is no theremin so far for cheaper than 150. So I mean, if you wanted a theremin, you need some coins. I'm like really looking it up right now though. I'm like, could I get a theremin? I don't even really want a theremin to be honest. But I mean I kinda want one. But like I mean in the way that you want like a cotton candy machine. Like I've been wanting a cotton candy machine for like years now. You know, let me tell you. But hmm. Yeah, no, dude. No theremin for you. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. You can get one from Japan for $114. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them are in Japan. They're very big in Japan right now. Or maybe they're probably from Japan. Honestly, like they're probably made in Japan, honestly. Let's see. I'm dead. Mm. I already talked about the real world, but I'm recording it. Well, thank you, Hallie. I'll be checking that shit out for sure. Um, I just wanted to have one to look at. That's awesome. Um, yeah, I think they're actually really cool, but they're extremely expensive. So now you know, a Theremin, mad expensive. So there's that. Um, let's say. Um, what else? Um, yeah, I don't know. I like Coven. I think it's a good show, but it's also horrible in ways. But I did want to also talk about Bad Girls Club All Stars, and then I was gonna shut the fuck up, honestly. 'Cause I'm not really like super watching that many shows right now. Ooh, Real Housewives. Have I gone in? I don't think I've gone in on this new episode. Actually, didn't I just say Real Housewives? No, I said Bad Girls Club All Stars. Okay. So I guess I'll start with Bad Girls Club All Stars then. I'm excited for this season just because I feel like it's like some talls against the smalls. And I'm so pumped to see Rocky just being like sickening and like just going in and like snatching bitches. Um, but I do think it's fucking hilarious that they sent Danny home. Like when like the way that they were acting when they were sending this bitch home, she was like, "Are you guys stupid? Like, do you guys even understand? Like, yes, bitch, they're blocking you." Honestly, I was pumped about it. I was like, yes. I was like, thank Blob. I was like, thank Blob that fucking your ass is out. Okay, Avita Zane. All right, I wasn't here for you, Danny, and honestly, I wasn't here for the alliance. Like, I was just sitting here like, okay, but Camilla, Danny, and the bitch with the purple hair that looks whack, Amy. I was like, no, and I'm just like, I'm not here for Amy either. I want Amy to leave too. Who do I want to win? I can't think of it right now. I don't know who I want to win the money. I don't know. I think some of the people on the show, they're interesting. Like one of the people, Ashley was like, "Oh, like if I win, I told my uncle I would take him to Thailand because he has cancer," and I'm like, "That's real." But then like also Camilla talking about their mom has lupus and shit, and I'm like, "That's also real." Like people have real reasons to be like trying to get that 100,000. You know, I feel you, but I don't know. I just thought that that was really interesting. I think Alicia just has an evil looking face. I feel like Camilla wants Alicia to go just because of her fucking. She just has a very up to no good looking face, and I feel like that's her face by default. Like some people just have that like devilishly up to no good ass face. You know, I'm trying to think like who has a devilishly up to no good ass face. The bitch from The Help, the bitch that was playing Hilly, up to no good ass face. That's what it is. You know, up to no good, you know? Like Rachel McAdams, you know what I mean? A Rachel McAdams ass, Regina George ass fucking face. Like a, you know what I mean? Just like a up to no good. Up to no good. Um, sorry. Oh my god, I'm dead. The Victor twin. I'm dead. She was nothing without Gabby. That's true. Gabby was a better player. Amy's terrible. Farrah's vapid. I like Stephanie. Isn't Natalie none there? No, Natalie was there last season. Um, what up, Jordan? Oh my god, I love your bracelet. Where'd you get it, face? Yes, exactly, exactly. Just like just a hater looking gaze. Um, But yeah, fucking I just feel like Bad Girls Club All Stars is gonna be basic. I think it's interesting that Sarah's there. I'm not really feeling Sarah, but whatever. Who else? Who else was I just like? Hmm. Um, I don't know. I'm not really here for Valentina. I feel like she's a hater, and I don't care if she wins or if she's like in the game. I'm kind of just over it. I'm like, damn, bitch, just because I seen her jump people. Oh, they eat worms. Oh, that's nasty. Look, sis. The thing is though, like, my thing is this, like, I would just try to get mad niggas to not eat worms with me so that it's like out of all the folks, you know what I mean, who didn't eat worms, you gotta pick us, cause I'm good with that. I would not uh, like I'm poor. Like I feel like I'd consider it like if I was able to get a booze, like some booze right after. Do I like Natalie? I think Natalie's basic. Like you're basic as fuck. Like listen, like you're on a reality TV show. I feel you, but like when you have enough money to have your own security, you shouldn't be on reality TV anymore, boo boo. Like you should be doing something else. You shouldn't be having your security handle your light work. You feel me? Like I get that Megan was gonna handle that ass, and that's why you wanted to be extra, but damn, security's not made for that. You know what I mean? Security's not made for a stand-in punching bag on motherfucking Bad Girls Club. Like I'm just dead. I think she's cute. I think she's super cute, but I just feel like she's basic. I wouldn't do a reality show. I used to think that I would want to, but I super wouldn't want to. Mainly because like I think like even doing YouTube shit is like some kind of like reality TV show. The fact that I talk about my life sometimes, and I don't like the way people like come at me. You know what I mean? People really are victim blaming ass fuckers. So like if something bad happens to you, people really do think that like you either deserved it or like you somehow helped it happen. And I feel like some of the criticisms folks get online, or rather on reality shows, is fucked up. Not all the time though. Wait, call it back. What happened? Spill the tea. But also, did y'all know that fucking that Megan leaked fucking Natalie Nunn's nude pics online? I was kind of disgusted. I was kind of disgusted. Like I don't have time for that shit. But like people try me on the internet already, so I wouldn't want to get tried like just for being like for real on like a reality TV show. Like I get tried just in my real life. So I would hate to see what kind of shit somebody would try to do to me just to like get some coins. So um I did want to say though, I think that Bad Girls Club is interesting. Bad Girls Club All Stars is interesting. But I don't know. At first I wasn't interested in watching it, but I did watch the reunion of the last season. So part of me felt like maybe I would want to watch it. But I feel like that's just because Flo was wildin', honestly. And yeah, really, like Megan is grimy. Like I can't believe Megan did that. I was like, bitch, you could go to jail for that shit, and you should. Like I don't think anybody should go to jail for real. But I feel like something should be done about that. Like there needs to be accountability held. Like Megan, that was fucking gross as hell. Like you're disgusting for that shit. And you're a creep. You're a fucking creeper. Like that's some creepy shit to have done. Like it just like freaked me out. But I definitely want to see what is happening between Natalie and Jasmine. Oh my god, I can't wait for Bad Girls Club season 12 neither. That's all I want to watch. But I did want to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I feel like I've already clocked it. I feel like I already clocked it last time we did a Ustream, and I feel like I'm just waiting on this next episode, which is coming tomorrow or today, later on. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what else do I watch on TV? I really don't be watching shows. Yo, I wanted to ask, has anybody watched Portlandia? Because I heard like some good things about that show. I wouldn't like it.
I mean, you could try it.
Maybe I would like it though, you hater. I don't know. It's up to y'all if y'all want to talk about more shows. Because I'm trying to think. Like, I really don't watch that much TV. Like, I used to really watch Jersey Shore, but that show sucked. But I used to watch it just because the shit was so basic. But now that I watch Snooki and Jay, yo, so I caught Snooki and Jay Wild the other night, and I was like, this show is so basic. Like, it's basically like two friends that clearly got like so much money now. Instead of just hanging out together and being broke, they just hang out in their big ass houses and be famous. You know what I mean? And be like bootleg famous, or rather, no, I shouldn't say bootleg famous. I don't want to take away from Snooki and their little fame. But I do want to say that like I feel like JWoww is definitely bootleg famous. Like JWoww is so bootleg famous. And like talking about the gay Joeys. I'm like, we would have a gay Joey night. And how like they have like these drag queens that like love them and want to hang out with them. I'm like dead about it. Cause I'm like, I bet you do have your gay drag queen friends that you love, that you hang out with, and that like that y'all go and be fabulous with, y'all drink wine out of goblets with and shit. I'm just fucking dead. And you know what else kills me too? Like all these folks being like, "Oh my God, Snooki, your weight loss is so inspiring," and it's like, yeah, it's so inspiring that like. You can be famous for just being drunk as fuck in a house for a couple months, go to jail a couple times, and then have a baby, and then like have all this time to just chill and like do nothing, and then eventually like I don't know, go to the fucking gym. Like, you know how many people would like not be fat if like their life really was like easy as fuck? You know what I mean? Not to like shame fat folks and not to shame um folks like, or rather not to like big up capitalism or like big up privilege, just to be like, honestly, like there are people that are worried about more things than like if they're fat. But like I feel like when people have money and they have money like to if, like people that are rich or people that are even wealthy, even people that have that fluid money, like you're able to do more with that. You're able to like use that in ways that like affect your life. When you're broke, you're stuck paying like on like some baseball shit, just hitting the corners of what's necessary, or what you gotta pay, or what you can't escape paying. And it's like you don't have time to pay for that gym. You don't have time to buy some vegetables. You don't have time to fucking explore a fucking yoga class or some shit. You don't have time. And I was thinking to myself, I've been wanting to write a book for a long time, and I'm like, why haven't I written my book? I was shaming myself. I was like, what do you do that you can't write your book? And it's like, bitch, you're fucking traumatized. Like you're freaking out about stuff. You have real shit going on. That's why you're not writing your fucking book. You're feeling destroyed. You're feeling dismantled. Like you're trying to put yourself together. You can't put together a fucking book. Fuck. But it's like if I have the time and the money and the like, it's just there's so many layers to like being able to do these things. It's not just writing a book. It's actually having the space to think, to formulate a thought, to formulate thoughts that you can move to page, to have thoughts enough to where you can fill a page, and to where like you can actually like formulate your thoughts. It's just like so much. It's so much to have that space and time and to have that privilege. And then yeah, I could write a book, but then it comes down to the matter of fact, like who's gonna fucking sell my book? And like, am I gonna be just selling my book? Am I gonna be just selling like fucking like softbacks? Like if that's real, that's real. But it's like, damn, it's like there's so many things to consider when like wanting to like put something out there that like you feel like is super necessary. Like fuck, I don't mean to be like taking space for this, but like I remember like before I left California, like me and my partner at the time, me and her were talking about like fucking like writing a book, like writing a fat girl's guide, like a book for like fat black girls, like so that they could like feel normal like in their skin, like so that they could like understand that like whatever the fuck you are is normal. And that's where you go. You know what I mean? That's where you start from. That's normal as fuck. That's basic. That's ground point. What you look like, that's real. It's like you don't have to modify yourself to be looking like anybody else. Like that's you can, but like that's not like realistic. Everything you see is not what the fuck is what is there. But I think that like we lost contact, and then like they were being kind of shady about like the shit that we worked on together, and like I feel weird about working on it without them, but I also feel weird about reaching out to them about starting it. again. But I feel weird about not starting it. But then I feel like I can't start it right now. But I still do want to write my book. Like I really do want to write about what my life has been like and like things that like I think are important for people to know. And I'm just like excited like moving forward with this year because like despite people trying to tear me down and take like away like things that I've worked for, I just like I know that like I have something to give. I've been having something to give, but I'm not gonna shame myself into giving it before I can really formulate it. But like I've been thinking about it so heavily. I've been thinking about it so much. I don't know. I just had to take space and like say that. Mm, it's true. It seems like Snooki is faking now. Like when Snooki was trying to get like their trying to get their DNA tests to figure out what their lineage is. And I think it's interesting that like Snooki's parents say that they like adopted her from fucking South America and now she's trying to navigate like what her ethnicity is and shit. Tori, you're funny. No, I am gonna write my motherfucking book. Oh, I didn't get the link. I didn't get the link. Hold on. I allowed links. You should post it again. Thank you so much. Y'all are like really positive. Yeah, the DNA test when they were talking about, do you think I could be part alien? I was like, Snooki said. But Snooki's baby is mad cute, yo. I'll tell you that. Snooki, no, but Snooki and Snooki baby gonna be on TV, bitch. Snooki and Snooki baby gonna be on TV for a little while. People are gonna watch that little baby. That little baby is fucking adorable. Let me tell you. All you need is a cute baby and to go on some TV, bitch. I'm telling you, they be out here just trying to get all these like celebrities on TV with their cute babies. You know what I mean? Just trying to get something. Okay, the Instagram. I'm dead. Them four bundles is looking nice though. I'm dead. Somebody just said they wanted to fight. Fucking. I'm dead for Natalie to do that. I'm dead. I'm dead, yo. Natalie is rude. Those bundles are cute though. But Natalie shit look fucked up though. I'm dead in the picture. Natalie look fucking dorky as fuck. Like, if I'm gonna take a picture with four bundles, I'm gonna be looking sickening. I'm not gonna be looking all dorky as fuck. And I'm dead there fucking, I'm dead there shit is private. For why? Boop. I'm dead. I'm dead. You gotta add them to be on their page though. That's kind of bootleg. I'm dead. Um. mm. JWoww is pregnant though. I wonder what her baby's gonna look like. Tori. Yeah, but like, look, Snooki's on the show with her baby. Snooki had her whole pregnancy on damn TV. Like, whatever. I feel like she knows that they got a time limit. You know what I mean with their shit. Cause like, even though like the baby is cute, it's like their show's boring. You know, and Gianni's boring too. Gianni's not even that funny. Roger's basic too, and Roger is low key like fucking homophobic, talking about I don't like to be around all the gay stuff. Roger, just because you like me, that don't make you gay. Okay, chill. People so silly. People be acting like their straightness is always in fucking jeopardy. Yo, couture writer, right? If I was famous and got paid to look good, why would I not look good? Like, I hate when people praise celebrities for looking good. It's like, bitch. Like, really, it's like between lip syncing at a concert and motherfucking just being on Instagram being attractive. Like, what struggle is you going through? You feel me? Like, come on. I don't know. Beat bopping, that's funny. Mm. Oh my goodness. Tell me when I got my period today. Shit is fucking horrible. My fucking whole stomach feels like fucking powering down. Like, just feels fucking woo horrible. Yo, tell me why somebody's trying to come for me right now for talking about mixed folks. Mixed with white folks. Stop being so sad. Mixed with white folks, please understand that when you say that you can see both sides of racism, you're not actually saying anything other than white supremacy is like deserves to be considered, and it doesn't. Um, I'm dead. I work 60 hours a week. I don't have time to look attractive. Boop. I feel you. True if the price is right, right? But also I wanted to say, fuck, what was I just saying? Uh, shut. Shut. I'm trying to think. Grr. Yeah, when people say they can see both sides of racism, like this person got mad because I said when half white, half black folks say they can see both sides, they're usually just being like, oh, like they're usually like being apologists, like to like white supremacy. Exactly. And then somebody's in my inbox right now talking about Trent. I'm sorry, why are you bashing biracial or multiracial people who identify as mixed? I don't know what your background is or if you're multiracial and only identify as black, but that's surprisingly hateful and backward. Like some one drop rule shit. It's 2014. I'm sick of hearing people of any background hate on those with intersectional identities. If you're criticizing people who don't identify white supremacy, talk about that. Don't spread hate on intersectionally identified people. Um, it doesn't matter though, because like basically like what folks are trying to say is wow, I'm dead. I just also want to say that I think it's important to note that you know fucking mixed folks stay crying. But I don't want to get off topic. I'm gonna stop this recording.